23 years after selling his popular range of soft drinks to Coca-Cola, Ramesh Chauhan is back with 4 variants of Bisleri Pop. In a freewheeling interview with Brandstand, Chauhan speaks to our consulting editor Pradyuman Maheshwari on the role of advertising to boost soft drink sales, the market then and now, and why he has no regrets about selling out to Coke. Take a look.
23 years after you sold the famed Thumbs Up and other carbonated drinks, you are returning to soft drinks. What is the feeling like of getting back to the same market that you loved so much?
See, we are not entering into the same market. I've been trying to impress upon everyone that we are doing some variants. See, none of our soft drinks, there is a equivalent product in the market. Our cola is different, it's spicy. Pina colada, as an example, is a completely novel product for most people in the market.
Your non-compete clause with Coca-Cola ended in 2008.
Yeah.
And so what took you so much time to look at this?
See, it's not an easy thing to jump into any business. You have to be able to have a infrastructure, your distribution system.
I still remember the old Thumbs Up, Limca and Gold Spot advertising. Advertising played a huge role in your product. What do you consider the role of advertising for the soft drink market?
Very important. I mean, without advertising, all these brands are meaningless. By advertising, what exactly do you mean? If you mean only television, no. Only press, no. Now with the electronic and social media, there is ample opportunity to promote your products in different ways than what you were doing before.
And for these 4 flavors, you also have retained Soho Square and you have a digital agency. So how big is the advertising offensive going to be for this?
That not as much as most people think we should do. See, just now what we are observing, that the product acceptance in the market with the retailer, with the consumer is fantastic.
Digital is playing a huge role. You mentioned about social media.
Yeah.
And do you think that, given the fact that you have these drinks which are looking at a possibly different audience set, that area of advertising will play a huge role?
It will. Because these are the ones who are prepared to experiment and who are not stuck to the old traditional products.
There are a lot of people who say that it's the product quality, it's a taste, and finally it's distribution.
Yeah.
So, having tracked this business for so long, where do you think will advertising stand vis-a-vis distribution and product quality?
See, distribution is a must. Without distribution, you can't sell. Your product must be available. And advertising is not to be looked upon as a classical advertising. Digital advertising, social advertising, word of mouth. And what is fantastic is the retailers have a communication system among themselves. See, like in Bombay, we started our new drinks, Bisleri Pop, in Andheri Vile Part at first. People in South Bombay, the retailers are asking, "Hey, bhai, why are you not coming to us?" So the communication within the trade is very high.
Tell us about how Bisleri is doing. Of course, it's been there for many years. How is it doing, and what are your plans for that?
Bisleri is doing very well. It's growing at a very healthy 22%, and we feel a bit guilty not spending enough time and money behind Bisleri to promote it, because we are struggling to get more and more outlets and more production to support the growth.
I think there is there in your book where you've said that our biggest competitor is our incompetence. How do you ensure that in your company you are able to overcome this?
In India, the markets are huge. The number of population is huge. So for us to get over the feeling of satisfaction, we are growing at 22%. That's fantastic. Agreed. But is there more? The market is much bigger and we can do better. But people will fall back and say, itna bas hai.
The fact that you are looking at achieving a fairly stiff target in the next 5 years, do you see the soft drink market, which is around 14,000 odd crores, growing to a bigger extent?
That's a big question. The market is just now shrinking, and the juice market seems to be growing much faster, and water even still faster. So it's a different. We haven't paid attention to the soft drink market as such.
One last word to people who are your observers, who've tracked you for so many years, as to what should they be looking forward to from you?
No, they should look forward to innovation and of course high quality, good product, because we have always, whatever we have introduced till now, always were all high quality and consistency in quality.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Chauhan.
Thank you.
We'll stop here for a short break, but don't be gone for too long as we have lots more on the other side. Stay tuned.